Hey, folks, welcome back. So, we got us another project here, and this is a railroad lantern project. And this is from the Pennsylvania Railroad. Yes, indeed. Beautifully marked for the Pennsylvania Railroad. So, this was a massive railroad. Probably, I mean, the start of it all, really. Look at that marked globe. So, yeah, it was formed in 1846. It was quite an old railroad, and they pioneered. They were the first to do a bunch. They even called it like the standard railroad of the world because they just built everything so well that it just became the standard around the world. And they even made Penn Station in New York. Did you know that? Pennsylvania Railroad made Penn Station in New York. But um, in the 60s, the late 60s, they merged with New York Central Mutual because New York Central Mutual, yeah, that was an old car insurance company. I think they're still around, but they merged with New York Central Railroad. Yeah, so in 19, I don't know, 67, 68, somewhere around there. Because kind of after World War II and all the highways being built, railways were kind of going, oh. But yeah, cool. So this is just really, I see no problems with this. This is a Handlan, and it's intact. Got a burner, got a fount. I hardly ever find these things fully intact like this, which is awesome. So we're gonna clean this baby up, and yeah. So let's do that. Let's check it out. Right. So let's get this glass out of here. We'll get all cleaned up. Yeah, it's nice. Nice etching there. Cool. All intact. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm seeing lots of carbon flying out from up in the chimney here. Awesome. That is also a Handlan made burner, so we know that is original. So boy, these look like they're disposable. I wonder if like you could, you bought them full of fuel or something. They had like a little cap on them or something. I wonder. Or if these are supposed to be like the end all, like the only one that these get. Because it could be real. I mean, you get that wet in there. Like some of the Deets, they have a kind of a rounded bottom with a hole in the middle. I'm assuming that is to kind of keep out the, water and shit. But see, this has got a sleeve. So all these air holes are defeated oxygen for the flame. So that's like an outer, this is an inner shell. Yeah, this thing's in real nice shape. I'm excited. But like I said, there is a bunch of something. Lots of carbon up in here. Let's see if we can get. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. We'll get the safety hammer out. Yeah. Yeah, lots of carbon. That must have been used without fuel in it for quite a while. All right, we'll pop this off of here. Oh, look at that, man. Well, I bet you this is new old. I bet you this thing never had, I don't even smell fuel in there. I see the packing cotton. And look at the wick here. I wonder if this thing is. Huh, cool. All right, well, we'll get this all cleaned up. We'll get this burner all cleaned up. Yeah, see, there's not this. Usually, you'll like 7 or 8 inches is what you'll buy a new wick in. So, and this is like 2 3/4 inches. So, I bet you that's how much of it they burned without fluid in it, thinking, "Oh, this is cool, man." Huh. Okay. we'll get all these things cleaned up. I think right now I'm going to go over to the bench grinder and get all these wires cleaned up. It looks like there's silver paint. I think that's silver paint. Yeah, it looks like silver paint. Let me see here. See if this acetone will get some off. That would kind of tell us. Yeah, that's... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll go get the paint off. Well, I'll go get some easy off on this real quick and get that. Or that could just be real grime, man. I bet you this thing like being almost brand new looking. Probably just used once and filed away somewhere. That's gotta clean up nice. Boy, it's got battle scars like it's been used a lot, though. Okay. Yeah, let me do the easy off bit, and that'll help get all that carbon and shit out of there too. So let me do that. Okay. All right, I'll be back. Yeah, look at that. Okay, got rid of a lot of shit. And yeah, we did notice silver paint under things. That was really kind of unnoticeable before. And I happened to see, yeah, where the acetone got even through more of that. So maybe I'll try a little bit more of that. Put a little more of this on here. I only gave it about 5 minutes. That's probably why. I was just impatient.
Back over to you, Brett. Into DTS.
All right, so we know we'll get. So if we have any pesky spots, we'll hit it with the acetone, get the rest of it off. Meanwhile, I'm going to go over to the bench grinder real quick and get all these wires cleaned up.
That's like a lot bigger than any other.
And this being, aluminum. Oh no, that's not aluminum. That's steel. Okay. This is going to clean up super duper. Interesting. I'm still seeing different designs of railroad lanterns. This is one I hadn't cleaned up before. These are different. These are different to me. I don't know exactly. I mean, I know how they're gonna work there, but I'm not gonna make them work. Sorry, ham radio guys are screwing around here. All right, I'm gonna go over to the bench grinder. We'll get this cleaned up. We'll come back. We'll hit it with some small hand tools. Get that cleaned up. And we'll clean that up. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, only a couple of parts here, which is great. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Now we're going to take a tool. We're going to start with a junk bit. So we'll get some areas in the corners cleaned up. Then we'll go to a wheel like this. Yeah, and we'll work on this. And we already got kind of a little bit of a polish on there. Yeah, that's nice. Clean this up as well. Okay, cool. Let's go. Junk bit. right. Yeah, so a lot of silver paint really sticking around on the inside of these wires. But I think I'll get all the little corners with the wire here, wire brush, and then I'll go with a nylon, like an 800 grit nylon. That'll get all these wires cleaned up real nice. But now I got to get in all these little bends and everything in the corners where that can't get at. All right. Ow. Okay. Here we go. Little wire wheel action. And then we'll take it from there. Okay, yeah, it's looking great. Great. This is some of the. I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure this is like an original. This is maybe an original paint here on the high temp part. That's what's left. I'm thinking what I was getting off of here was not original, considering what they painted. It was everything's all painted in here. Kind of weird. But I wonder if a little acetone will get rid of the last of that on top here. Let me try that last tone. Oh yeah, that might get through it here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think it's working. Well, at least it's doing something. That's either down to the metal or it just kind of changed the color of the paint. Actually, I think that got our paint off. Excellent. Oh, it's still taking it off. Okay. Well, there's still some paint on there. But that's all right. Kind of like it. I like that brush look. Okay, now we can hit it with some steel wool. We'll get a nice fresh pillow for this thing. Get this baby all cleaned up, and we'll finish it off here with some linseed oil. Protect all this. All right, man. We are ready to throw some oil on this bad boy. And send it on its way. Yes, it's gonna look nice. It does look nice. I'm gonna see what kind of patina it shows up with here. This is gonna look completely different, I'm pretty sure, once we oil it up here. Gonna darken up these wires, globe guard, cage. We'll darken them up a lot. Darken up all the scratches and everything here, which is great. That's what we want. When I want it to keep its badges of honor here. All right, here we go. Let's oil her up and see. Okay, well, yeah, we are all cleaned up here. Now, I think I'm just going to put this wick back in here because it is a nice looking wick for one thing. And it'll just, maybe this will be display for somebody. I don't know if somebody's going to want to fire this up or not, but... yeah, nice new looking wick in there. Click. Pack those in there. Click. Now, we got the globe cleaned up. Nice. There we have it. Line that up nice right there. Very cool. Okay, cool. We're done. This thing is clean. Looking good. All right, cool. Let's come on down here. Take a look at it. Let me do my unplugging here. Do the anything. All right, Hey, yeah, there we have it, folks. Very cool. It's weird that it's weird in a weird spot, but it's all right. All right, yeah, look at that. The burner's all cleaned up. Everything's cool. It looks great. Folks, that is going to do it. And that, like I said, that's a Handlan burner as well. Cool. Oh, yeah, by the way, so we probably got like patent dates down here. Yeah. 25 through 28. Okay, cool. So we're just about 100 years old. Right around there. Right around there. I mean, you can't totally trust patent dates, but we know how young it isn't. How about that? Folks, that's going to do it for me here in the lab. Hey, folks, thank you so much. And hey, till next time, don't you go changing.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.